Hi, Sugar Plums, it's Robin here. So thank you so much for joining me today for your daily tarot card reading for Sunday, May 28th. I'm using the Steampunk Tarot. So this is a divination tool for me to communicate with guides. As soon as I start like picking cards from the deck or they pick themselves, I start to get messages either through a vision. Sometimes I get a tunnel that will open up and I'll actually see like characters acting out a scene. Or I'll get voices in my head, or I don't even have to think about it. Words just start coming out of my mouth. So I really am channeling spirit for you guys. So anyway, I just thought I'd get that off my chest while I shuffle. So I hope you guys are doing great. Make sure you say hello and, you know, like, share, and subscribe and all that groovy doobie stuff. So you have the Nine of Pentacles today. So we saw the King of Pentacles yesterday, and he's like really in charge of your house of finance, your house of money, and being self-made. And you do have the Nine of Pentacles today, and I can't make up my mind if that's like a peregrine or a falcon, but anytime you see an animal in a tarot card, you really should look up a message from that spirit animal, and it'll give you a little bit deeper advice into the reading that I'm giving you. But the Nine of Pentacles is that big sort of, like, I'm getting the words cha-ching, okay? And that's not anything I would normally say, but it's just, I'm hearing like winnings coming in, you know, almost like, have you ever been to Vegas or any other sort of gambling where one of the machines wins? Okay, so this could be any sort of abundance coming in for you, like a kindness being repaid, you know, or somebody finally paying you back money that they've owed you. And it could have been, I'm getting for some of you, it could have been for over 20 years, which is a long time to be in debt to somebody. But I'm seeing that somebody did really struggle. But anyway, it just looks like there's some sort of big payoff coming in for you. And it could be because you followed that advice that you were getting yesterday, okay? Because when I said that things could happen really quickly for you with the Eight of Wands that we saw in yesterday's reading, that's what I meant. You know, manifestation can be instant sometimes. It can take sometimes so long, and it's so arduous, and sometimes it can just happen lickety split. So Nine of Pentacles, this is that big, like, sort of, I'm getting the words like tidal wave or monsoon of good fortune. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card here for you guys. Like, sometimes I can just do an entire reading off of one card, and sometimes it does take quite a bit. But anyway, and how often do I say that? The Empress, okay? So don't underestimate the ability of using your body to sort of bring things into this world, okay? So the Empress, she represents this divine feminine energy, and we all know that by and large, mostly the female species can birth things from one dimension into another, okay? I don't want to get all technical, but there is this divine feminine side to every single person. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine. So it could be a really good day to get in touch with your feminine side. If that means for, you know, you guys out there, maybe having a bubble bath or going for a pedicure, like just doing things that are a little bit more, excuse me, traditionally like girly or feminine or something like that. Or maybe like where just honor your female ancestors in some way. I see them really building up this return on your investment somehow. I feel like there's something else. I feel like there's a message just sort of outside of the boundary of my scope. There's something deeper that I'm not quite getting with these two cards, okay? So we do have the Two of Swords. There should be a full moon coming up here. Just ignore the Two of Swords. Yeah, so it's the 28th, okay? So full moons are generally, and you can look this up, you can Google it or whatever. They're usually around the 5th or the 6th. Okay, so it might be a really good time where I'm getting this like divine feminine, because the moon is considered feminine, is it not? Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be time to like do a full moon dance or a full moon meditation or a full moon bath or whatever. That's sort of the combination of things, like honoring the divine feminine to help you. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Mary Magdalene. Okay, so Mary Magdalene, okay, if you don't know who she is, maybe check her out. Try to do something involving Mary Magdalene, like you could do a prayer or a meditation to her or honor her in some way. This doesn't matter like what spiritual faith you're involved in, like you could still do something like that. Like, I'm not a religious person, but you know, I deal a lot with the ascended masters, and one of them is Jesus Christ. So anyway, I think this is getting out of control, but just maybe do a little bit of homework into the full moon and honoring Mary somehow. So I'm gonna go. Okay, bye guys.